Well, you know, it's only if it's only like a small majority of kids that are like getting exposed to this stuff and potentially, you know, finding like harmful material, then you know, like why, you know, take it down, right?
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, I guess you could say.
What's up, all my crackers? I can't say that word, can I? Are you concerned? Are you concerned because you think it's a racial slur? Well, I have news for you, cracker. You're watching the Catch a Roblox Predator. I'm going to be talking about a Roblox game and its owner and the community of that game. Now, you know what my routine is. Please report the game. You're going to see valid reason to by the end of this video, if not immediately. Sorry, those are my crackers. The game I'm going to be talking about today is a game by the name of Snowy Giantess RP. Now, what the fuck is that, Gone Fishing? Well, Snowy Giantess RP is a niche little fish game on Roblox. You don't even need to take my word for it that it's a fish game. Here's the owner calling it a fish game.
Do you recognize that it's being used as a fetish game, is created as a fetish game, this, that, and the other?
Yeah.
Where Roblox players will line up to get stepped on by large women, preferably. That's why it's called Giantess Simulator. And, you know, like all of these, you know, fetish-related games, I always just assume that there's, like, predatory activities going on here. And, you might be shocked by this, but there is. And before I get into all of the predatory information there for all of you happy little crackers out there, I'd like to first give a case file of the subject that owns the game.
I take online privacy very seriously, so all of the information here is just public information, okay? Public information, completely public information, and I have sources to prove it. It is all public information. This is not me doxing this person.
He's a 20-year-old guy from California, Santa Cruz specifically, by the name of Jack. I cannot show you pictures of Mr. Jack. I will respect that. I will respect the YouTube, you know, privacy terms of service. Unrelated to that, here is a public video on YouTube of just some random person's graduation, high school graduation. So, you know, just some random person, you know, again, congrats to whoever this is. Who knows who it could be? We don't know. So again, like I said, I'm very dedicated to privacy, so I'm going to be protecting this individual's identity. Like, for example, I'm not allowed to show you this picture of his car with his license plate sticking out. I'm not allowed to show you his dad's car here with the, you know, license plate sticking out. I'm not allowed to show you numerous pictures of his face here because that's not okay. So I will not be showing those. But again, hey, look at this unrelated video of some kid graduating. Congrats to this kid. We don't know who it is, though. Sadly, the people at the Gone Fishing research team, we were not able to put together who this kid is. But, you know, hats off to him, you know? So, my man, Jack, obviously doesn't speak about this kind of stuff online. Because online, he's known as this character. He's known as a rather large woman who steps on people who ask nicely. Now, with that out of the way, these are the main things that I've got against Sabig8616, aka Jack. Right out the gate, gotta be the most obvious thing that sticks out like a sore thumb to you. If you run an NSFW game that you admit is an NSFW game,
do you recognize that it's being used as a fetish game, is created as a fetish game, this, that, and the other?
Yeah.
Why do you let kids on it? You ever thought about that? Even down to the rules in his Discord server. This server is mainly focused around Giantess content. If you do not like it, please leave for your own sake. This is an admittedly NSFW server, as he has stated. Giantess content is inherently NSFW. So, why would you let kids in? Jack? What's wrong with you? Buddy, what's up?
You are not going to believe his justification for this.
I'm of the opinion that overall it's not doing that as much as you probably think, or not even like.
Well, you know, it's only like a small majority of kids that are like getting exposed to this stuff and potentially, you know, finding like harmful material, then you know, like why, you know, take it down, right?
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, I guess you could say.
You know, it's just such a small group. Why take it down, right? Which, in reality, if you could directly impact the amount of kids that were being, groomed as a result of your game, even if it was one, you should still take it down. But this guy's like, no, it's a small minority. So why even do it? He also says this.
I am not going to take the game down. I would be stupid to, because I don't know if you know this, but I do in fact make money off of it, and I feel like that would be a very stupid decision to do.
Which, yeah, man, that makes so much more sense. So for all you haters out there, guys, come on, why should he stop monetizing the abuse of children? I mean, come on, guys, if he's making money off of it, it would be stupid for him to stop monetizing the abuse of children.
Just because of the whole ambiguity of the moral situation, to me, it's just not an option to stop doing this.
Why do you say that you can let 13-year-olds in this server? Even though, despite you trying to cover your tracks, this server has had a pretty clear and deliberate history of NSFW channels, minors in NSFW channels, and minors getting groomed in NSFW channels.
That's what we like to call big damage. No fucking comment, Your Honor. Just, ouch. You were being lenient and letting minors in? You call that being lenient?
They've tried to cover their tracks pretty hard here, but not enough, obviously. Nice try. Nice try there. In fact, the NSFW channels were actually closed just because of the sheer amount of minors that were getting into them. It's not a great look when you are admitting that your game is NSFW and that there are kids, majority kids, playing it. That's not a really great look for you, buddy. Jack, my cracker. That's not a really good look for you. Dare I say, it actually makes you a bit of a predator. Yeah, hate to say it, but someone who keeps up a fetish game on the platform, knowing that it will attract kids as young as 13 into your NSFW server, that sounds like a predator to me. Don't you think? If not, then I offer you to prove me wrong. Take down the game. Take down the game. You have popular people in your own server requesting time and time again that the game should be taken down. At the very least, it should be locked by group so that you can check ID. As ridiculous of a precedent as that is, it is something, and you have refused all of it. So I think it's pretty fair to say that, as the record stands, Jack is not absolved from being a predator until this game is taken down. That's the way I see it, because once the game is taken down, and hopefully the server with it, then, you can stop the network of, little kids coming into your server from your Roblox game, which has a majority child audience. In fact, here's even some people in his ranks for why the game should not be taken down. These are rock solid defenses, truly, and definitely don't support my narrative more.
Giantess content is, quote, hard to pin down. You can argue it's a and therefore inherently sexual, and therefore inherently mature, and therefore not suitable for Roblox. But slippery slopes like that are dubious. What the fuck do you mean? Yes, saying is not safe for all audiences. That's a slippery slope, I mean, who knows what's on the table from there. This game already has shitty enough reputation. Having is completely 18 plus will make it even worse. I mean, come on, guys. We can't just say only adults get access to NSFW. I mean, we're trying to appeal to the masses here. So if that means letting kids into our NSFW server, so be it. We're trying to play to the masses, right? We can't just be unpopular. People, if we say, only adults can see our NSFW content, people are gonna go boo boo, start throwing tomatoes on the stage. We can't do that. Our reputation's gonna be in the gutter if we only let adults in here. Could you fucking imagine for a second if our NSFW server only had adults in here? That would be fucking crazy, wouldn't it?
Wow, those were great. Really good takes there. So again, like I said, Jackaboy here. Yeah, you thought I would forget about this happy little cracker. I don't think that he is absolved from the label of predator until he takes down the game. If the game gets taken down as a result of this video, or just reports in general, but more likely than not, it will be, if the game gets taken down by reports, it'll probably be this video, then no, you're still a fucking predator. If you manually private the game, and you go, you know what, my bad, I shouldn't have been letting kids on this game, what was I thinking? Then okay, you're not a predator. I don't think you're going to do that. Prove me wrong. You are providing an entryway into larger forms of abuse, and if you just take that and just let it slide, then I am almost willing to say that that's just about as abusive. If you want to run an NSFW community, do it right. You are an adult. You can be doing this if you want, but you have to do it right. That means banning anybody in your server who is under the age of 18. And considering, again, like I said, your server is an NSFW server, as you have admitted, there should not be a single minor in there. The second you learn someone is under the age of 18, boom, dunzo. That's it for them. You should not have a game on Roblox. I don't care what you try and mask it as, because you have admitted to, you know, kind of putting the game, you know, Snowy Giantess Simulator behind this veil of uncertainty, where it's kind of like, oh, is it a fish, is it not? Hey, jackass, boom, boom, boom. You cannot hide from it anymore. If you don't want to be a predator anymore, take down the game. You're not going to make this video go away. And this is what you'll be remembered as, Jack.
I try to encourage an environment of, like, I guess a healthy outlet.
Wow, this guy sounds like he's sure dedicated to child safety. Let's go check out his healthy outlet over here. Yo, it's your boy Gone Fishing from the observation desk. This is me, the sprite on the screen, talking right now. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be breaking down some of the interactions. I went into the game, I played it for like 30 minutes, God save my soul, and I captured like 2 interactions. I would say I got lucky, but something tells me that this isn't a very uncommon occurrence. I'm going to break them down. So this is me talking, the sprite on the screen. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so this first one here is between these 2 furries. One of them is named like Ender something, and the other one is named Chris. So these guys, I'm just chilling, I'm you know, just walking around, and then I look in chat and I see this first message.
Some pretty big stompers you have. Alright, yeah, no, I need to find wherever these people are.
Right, you know, he just says something about big stompers, okay? I am not keeping track, but actually there's like a build up to this like big ERP that's going on in chat, and it's going on the whole time that I'm playing. But pretty much it like the point that I pick up at is when you can see him in the chat here saying harder, which hey, you know.
Alright then, do it. What the fuck?
A healthy outlet.
No. I think somebody might catch a family charge.
Also, these are most definitely kids. If I can prove that, please do. Please do that. But I mean, come on, dude. They're ERPing on a Roblox game. Like, I don't know why I can put a tree here, but like, why can't I just put leaves down? What the fuck is this? So it all ends in this, and I'm just gonna let the footage talk.
That was some whack. What, are they hugging now? Oh my god. Thank god I got this on camera. Got me liking RP. Have a good night. Yeah, same. Yo, hey guys, it's me, JPEG Mafia.
It ends in like a bit of a wholesome way, but still, you know, an ERP nonetheless. Now, the next one is between these 2 people. One of them is like, no, I don't remember their usernames fully. I remember what happened though. At first, I just went up to their house because they weren't doing completely sussy stuff in the beginning. They were being like a little bit like sussy, like they were like cuddling in Roblox, which is like weird as fuck, and I was like just watching them.
Like, how old are you guys? Like 14 and 18? Like true love, right? What's up, brother? What's up, Bruno Mars? Bruno Mars looking. This motherfucker really said 24 karat magic in the
But then what goes on, and I picked up on this when it happened again. Then they start going at it, and I will again. I'll just let this speak for itself.
Feels wet. What? Then why were you tasting me for what? Hold on, it was at this house right over here. What's up, fucking What's up? Why you watching, dude? Why you watching, dude? ZZZ my fucking ass. What do you want to do now? I don't know if I can read that on YouTube. That you don't digest me? Oh no. I don't like where this is going. I don't like where this... They did it. They did it. This guy just keeps putting Z's in the chat like we don't see his ass right here. Shaking into fear, looking at his sharp teeth. Yeah, I'm done with this shit.
So again, I do not think that these are uncommon experiences in the game. Like, I think that this is probably a fairly common thing that happens in the game, considering I logged on at fucking, I mean, this was like Sunday, this was like midnight on Sunday, okay? Early Monday morning for some people in the US. Like, if I can find people ERPing at that time, there's probably a lot of ERP that goes on in this game, dog. Like, there's probably a lot. So, thank you. This has been Gone Fishing with the Observation Desk.
So that's what I have to say to you, Jack, Mr. I still can't say your last name. You know what it sounds like? It sounds like Keebler. You sound like a fucking cracker. It's not his last name. It sounds like it, though. If you go to... or you have friends, family that do, send them this video. Tell them to keep an eye out for the Keebler. Because he's out there. He might even be in your dorm. Alright? Do you really want the Keebler in your dorm? Thanks for watching.
Really been hating my life recently. End of sentence. Period.